friends. Sorry we are doing videos from car all the time, but this is when I find time when we go to do our last preparations, and that's the only time I have to chat with you here, so I apologize. It's always in a car and with my glasses because I'm in Florida and sun is extremely strong. But what I wanted to tell them, Steve, I have my Steve here with me, but I want to tell you. Okay, next thing, I talked again with the FEMA engineer source, and well, anyway, the person was saying that we have the month of August as the last month when you can do your shopping and preparation physically for anything that you think you may need, because what they're planning beginning of September until December this year, which will spill on to the next year, is horrific. The person mentioned we will not recognize the United States. There will be famine. There will be no electricity, no water, permanent lockdowns, just like I said the first time. But it's a good idea to think of this month as your last month, as a little bit of a free person where you can sit down, think things through with your family. Say your goodbyes to family members who just think that everything is gonna be great and they live in la la land, because you will have to actually separate, I think, from people like this in order to be safe and survive as long as you can. They're planning on locking down the cities and then removing you from food sources, removing you from water sources and electricity. All those things being rationed, or you won't have enough, or it will start with limiting amount of number of how you can shop for food. Like, let's say once a week one family member will be able to get some food, and it will be rationed and it will be expensive. So look, the states are actually collapsing. They're going into negative now. Like state of California is completely collapsed, and as you know, it is California that feeds the United States mostly. I mean, that's where they do agriculture and they bring food from California. And that state is in complete collapse right now. This is why they're doing beta testing there with water and electricity shutdowns for people who have parties, and they're doing beta tasting. I can't speak. Beta testing in New York with checkpoints, and they're testing because they're going to do this in cities. So what is the first thing to think about? You don't want to be in highly concentrated city, because imagine yourself being locked down, okay, with no water or food source, and you have to defend yourself against the riots, hungry people, and there is no help from police or government, because they're planning eventually to escalate this situation into what I'm just describing to you. So think about being with like-minded people, hoard your food, hide your food, have a water source, and try not to be in a city. I know this is difficult to do for some people, but try your best, and if you can't, then of course be spiritually equipped, because Jesus can protect you, and he will protect his